Hello everyone, Warangel here and welcome back to Rimworld. So in the last episode we actually mined out our laboratory, or at least the starts of it, and we've got a bit of space now that for today's episode I actually want to get started with the GeneticRim mod in particular. So I believe we've got it queued up in the research tree. Let's just double check. Yep, it's straight after the multi-analyzer. I'm actually going to give it to the advanced computing. I had a look in between episodes to see what boost it gives, and it's quite a lot of resources and a lot of research time for really a small bonus, not that much bigger than the the file cabinets. So I think it's only like 8% boost, whereas the file cabinets is 5. It's not that big a deal, although it will stack. So I'm actually going to cancel that for the moment, and I'll have a think about what else I would like to do. In fact, since we've got GeneticRim, and that is the thing I want to get started with, let's have a look at some of the fun GeneticRim stuff we can do. So, multi-analyzer we're doing. I mean, I could go for the advanced multi-analyzer, but that's quite a big amount of tech. I believe that's like 5,000 points. Let me just double check. Advanced multi. Yeah, 5,000 points in order to get the advanced version. And I don't know if we're going to actually have the resources to do it anyway. So it could be useful just to have it available. But I'll be happy for the moment with the multi-analyzer and the file cabinet. Between those two, we're going to have a bit of research done and a boost to it. And not only that, it does open up all the other stuff. Like, for example, if I actually come back on here, you can see just down there, we've got fabrication where we need the multi-analyzer. So we need these things to get the higher tech research. Let's go for a mechanic bench. That would be quite nice. But again, we need a multi-analyzer. So much stuff that we need a multi-analyzer for. But like I said, I do want to get a bit more GeneticRim stuff going, so in particular, let's have a look and see what fun stuff we can do. We can get DNA from megafauna animals, including megasloths. We can actually get megafauna hybrids. That could be quite useful because we're encountering a lot of these ones and these ones in particular with this playthrough because of the environment we're in. So I'll tell you what, let's queue up both of these. Hybrids. Bionic lizard legs, that could be useful for the animals, but I'm interested in humanoid genetics. So we can actually give things like wolf muscles to our colonists to make them run faster and stuff like that. That would be quite cool. So we're going to go for that. I would like to try and get insectoid genomes and reptilian as well. That would be fun to play with. But what I'm after is it in the next one? I think it's further up. Age drugs would be quite useful, and getting drugs in general. We can then work on immunization so we can make sure we don't get sick. What I want is, what was it? It's called like animal enrichment, I think it is. Is it? Yes. So this one allows us to get Paragon Serum. So we can actually get like really sort of the epitome of animal perfection for certain species. That'd be pretty cool. So I'm going to ask for all the genetic stuff basically to be done straight away. And I'm going to queue up the age drugs, immunization principle, and then we can focus on which ones we need to do as we need. So, I think that's a lot of research we need to get done, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. We can then work on radiology at some point as well. That would be quite cool. Animal healing, what's that do? Heal all wound down animals. Huh. That could be nice. Pemmican, drugs, yeah, okay, we've got plenty of research to do. Wow, we've really zoomed in then. Let's actually get started with the game and speed things up a bit. So while we're doing all that research with Miri, we do have other things we want to do. We need to continue mining out the base a bit. We've got, as you can see here, we're mining out the stockroom. I would like to get some more farms down so we can get more crops. And we can start finishing off our bedrooms, just in case we have any encounters. So I'll tell you what, let's queue that up as well while we're here. And we'll focus on doing this after these two are done. By the way, that reminds me actually. Just before I started recording, I saw someone commented on the previous video. I didn't get a chance to check out the actual comment, it just popped up on the browser sort of notification thing while I was waiting for the game to load up. It takes ages, as you may experience yourself in Rimworld, to load up sometimes. And the comment just simply asked, why have I got so many rooms? And I thought I'd just take a moment to explain. When you build a general base, it's very easy to put down rooms. Like, if I was building a base, say, here, it's very easy just to put down more rooms for when you get new colonists and stuff like that. It's just easy to do. But when you're doing a mountain base like this, you do need a certain level of planning in order to know, why, this is where I want my base to be. Because while we can expand, like, this direction or this direction over here in particular, all in all, it's going to be really difficult unless you're going to go, well, I'm going to mine down, say I wanted to change this then to something else. I'll be thinking, well, I'm going to have to mine all this down, I'll have to put walls in instead. It's just easier to plan out the room in advance and just mine out when you need it and what you need. So that's why I've got like multiple bedrooms just sitting here, which I'm not going to be mining up straight away, but it's going to be handy for me to have them, so when I do need them, I've already got them planned out. So that's basically why I've got them, just to let you know. Anyway, these are doing the job quite nicely. We need to put the granite walls down. Say here, and nope. Not there, like I've just asked it to do, apparently. Right, let's pop that down, let's pop that down. I'll tell you what, I'd rather focus on this particular one, so I'll let them do that, and we can always focus on this one afterwards. But in the meantime, we can also get more dirt, so we can get more topsoil. So Miri, I'm going to pull you away from your job, and we're going to ask you to do the job that no one really likes to do, but it's still quite a useful thing to do. Standard room. Right, the other thing we'd like to do is actually try and get some more animals. And I remembered that was something I wanted to do, is build a kill box around here. Now it's going to be an experience for me. I've never actually made a kill box before. I just never saw the need for them. I've always managed to do okay when it comes to raids. And I don't like it because I think it's quite cheesy when you artificially make a kill box. In terms of like, well, you've got a big open space here. So like, I'm going to set up the wall so it's exactly like that. But when you got something like a narrow choke point here anyway, where the only option for enemies to do is come through this bit or this bit, I think it makes more sense. Okay, well, if the enemy's going to come at you, they have to come off through this kill box of yours. So that is something I would like to focus on for today's episode too, but we're going to need a lot more granite in order to make walls. So that's definitely going to be a priority for us once. Okay, maybe. Right, thank you, Tyler. You're focusing on doing that. Miri's finished up slicing up all those bodies. Probably not too good for everyone's moods, but hey, one of those things. Right, let's pop on here. We're going to ask for a bunch of stone blocks to be done. Let's just go for 20. And anyone in like Gizmo and I can get started with those. Fantastic. So, we'll have plenty of compost now. Wherever it's gone. Compost? Oh, it's already gone in here, is it? Oh yeah, 30 out of 30. Good job. Proud of you guys, really am. And we've got 30 already. Okay, so we might as well get that sorted out. So walk mill. So he's going to focus on the granite blocks first, and then what we need then is 6 slots of this, which means we need 6 slots of that. We need 12 lots of this, because that's double, and then we just need 6 lots of this. There we go. So that's going to keep our crafters going for quite a bit, and allow us to do this. But while they're doing that, let's focus on doing the actual kill box. So you're going to get rid of that for me first, Tyler. That's appreciated. So I've never built a kill box before, like I said, but I do know the theory behind it, if nothing else. Basically, we want enemies to be drawn into a central area where our colonists are well defended and we can just shoot them, right? And while our own troops are supported and while they're as exposed as possible. So what we can do is, I'm going to first of all make a box, like the door just here. We'll make a new door eventually. But in the meantime, we'll get a granite wall going. So we'll come on to structure, sorry. Granite blocks, there we go. And we'll have, say, the door is going to be here. So what's going to happen is our people will have to come, say, up to, let's say here. Right, and then they'll come down. Hang on, I'm trying to design this way. So what will happen then is once we build the door here, enemies will come through the door, or through the entranceway, come up here, make their way around, and basically it's just designed to really sort of split them up and make it so things. So they'll come down here. So we want something like that here, so they can come down to here. And then we want something like that to come here. We'll do one more. Sure, that sounds good. And again, do something like that. Alright, we'll fill these in too. And then what we'll do now, we'll just have basically an entranceway, something like this. Something like that. So what will happen then, enemies will come in through the entranceway here, make their way around our kill box until they get to here. And then we'll put some stones or something here so the enemy cannot actually hide behind the corner, they're forced to make their way into the wide open space. Now what we can do then is we'll build a block here. We'll make it a little bit bigger. We can do it straight down to here. And we need to mine this section out here, just so enemies can't actually use it for their own, for cover. We want them so they're as exposed as humanly possible. So we'll ask for this to be mined out, cancel out this bottom strip. There we go. And it means we're going to have to get rid of the mass grave. We'll swap it over down to here instead. There we go. Thank you, Nina, for getting that started with that. So what we need here now is some embrasures. So what we need to do is structure. Do we have it here? Yes, embrasures. We'll go for granite embrasures. So embrasures are like an opening in a wall. So we can, like you have your murder holes in castles. So that way then we can actually sort of do this. And just like this then we'll need that one available. And this way then we're going to put our colonists behind and they'll have some decent cover. So that would be quite useful. Now what we need to do then as well is get a dumping stockpile. Just stick it down here and we'll put it so it's basically down here. Oh crap. So an ancient structure seems to have activated and is emitting a powerful psychic drone. It currently seems to be only to affect people of the male gender, and there seems to be a message in the drone calling you to a specific location. Maybe that's where the source of the drone is located. It might be active for a week or even months, and there's a chance the intensity may drive some animals insane. So, we need to go onto the planet, and this is an event I've encountered before, although I don't think it's in the base game. What basically happened is that somewhere nearby this thing is activated, and we need to send someone over here to disable it. Now, how long is it? It's going to take at least a couple of days to get through here because we're going to have to go through the mountains. But you do get some good loot from here. Not only do you get advanced components and plasteel if you want, but you can also get this emitter that you can sort of hotwire and reverse engineer to give a nice buff to your colonists within its radius. So that would be quite nice to go for, but we've got 19 days to do it. So we could just leave it for 19 days and it'll eventually break down, but it will cause our colonists to all suffer debuffs in the meantime. So, and like I said, it's nice loot and it's really, really not... In fact, let me just check. We'll do it in the morning, because then our colonists will head off straight away. We'll have to send someone. Probably I might send Nina. Maybe a Gizmo, just because we need someone who has a weapon to deal with any animals that might have gone mad in the area. But we can do that. Tyler, you're finishing off this. You're such a trooper. I appreciate it. You're doing a lot of good work here. Let's have you mine this side of the way as well. And then what we need to do is finish... We'll need to do something here as well. So hang on, we'll get... These 4 blocks need to be mined. Because we don't want our own colonists to have to keep going through this all the time. It's a hassle, to say the least. So what we're going to do is build another little bit of a wall here and have a door. So our colonists, if we want to go out, can just make their way across and just come up here. Easy peasy. Whereas, in fact, we will need to do something like this here. Like we said, we don't want enemies taking advantage and trying to make cover, do we? So we'll put something like that, and we'll get another door down. So yeah, something like this will work out quite nicely. It'll be done eventually, we just need our colonists to finish the job. Bedroom has now been done as well, genetic engineering is done, multi-analyzer's finished. Okay. Now I know I got some of my colonists queued up to do researching apart from Miri. In fact, Miri, I'm going to make you a bit more of a priority. We're going to have it so you don't haul unless you really got nothing else to do. And I will let the other colonists stay with this. So that way then, she'll be the one focusing on research. And we'll have the others being able to do eventually. But for now though, we're not going to need this, we're not going to need this, and we're not going to need this. And then now we can actually build our multi-analyzer. So what do we need? Gold. I'm pretty sure we have gold lying around somewhere on the map. I could have swore we do. First of all, get rid of the bench, just so we can put the multi-analyzer there. Thank you. Let's just queue it up for the moment. And where is it? We have gold somewhere. Down... Ah, here we are. Gold. Yeah, we've got more than enough gold. Let's just ask that to be hauled urgently too. Oh, we don't have any storage space. Oh, Christ, we haven't expanded this. That's why. So, let's pop this, expand zone, and expand out like that. There we go. Oh, I'll start to be mined out too. Okay. I would like a bit more room down here, but like I said, up here I think is more important for us to get more food and that growing. So let's queue up this bit here. I'll tell you what, let's just queue up a couple of blocks worth, shall we? Something like that. We'll do it quite nicely. And then we'll build another lamp here then, so we can actually have all this underdone as well. There we go. Oh crap, I forgot to send off Skizmo or Nina to go after that psychic drone thing. Okay, let's sort that out. We need critical, and we're just going to have chunks here. Any stones chunks or steel slag can be dropped off here. And in fact, to make it a bit easier, let's just order a couple of them to be hauled in right away now. Do we have anything left in the base? We do. Okay, so let's ask these to be hauled in as quickly as possible. It's now 6 AM. We need to have food for our adventurer. What's that? Found new block drain. Oh, right. Who's awake and nearby? Gizmo, congratulations. Oh, you can't clean. No matter then. Tyler, congratulations. You can unblock the... Nope. That's the cable. That's not Tyler. Unblock the toilet. There we go. Yeah, now everyone can use it. Okay, we need some food. So let's get 9 meals. We'll go to World. And who do I want to send? Normally you do encounter wild animals at the place, so and we need someone who's armed. So I'm thinking send Gizmo. I think he's slightly quicker than Nina as well, because she's got that injury to her leg. Apparently Gizmo is really valuable. Huh. I will send you. Let me just check. Yeah, he is much faster, so that's good. So how long is it going to take for you to arrive? 1.27 days. It's going to take a while for him to get back, because he's going to be quite heavily laden with the thingy bob I said about, so that's going to improve mood. So let's give you that and one of these. That should give you more than enough food to come back. Let's give you, there we go, 5.2 days. That'll do. So Gizmo's going to go off and do that. Miri's focusing on that. Let's speed this up again. Tyler, focus on building a multi-analyzer for me, please. Right, we got stone trunks getting dropped off here, that's great. So, what we can do here now is get another granite wall. We'll pop it here. We need... Do we want a... I want a proper door. So, let's see, steel door, that would do. I've now put a mod in as well into the collection, which we're using for this playthrough, that makes it so steel doesn't burn. I thought that was remember something I had ever since Rimworld I first bought Rimworld back in like beta 17, and it was just it didn't make sense to me that steel walls and plasteel in there can burn. It just really didn't make much sense to me. So yeah, I decided to go with that, and I'm gonna ask for these to be changed to granite. It's a bit stronger, and now and then I don't have to worry too much about. I can get some more steel back. That can be dismantled. There we go. So this is how a basic kill box works, essentially. I mean, it's not ideal. I mean, there's plenty of things we could do, like put traps all around here so enemies will get injured along the way and stuff like that. But it will work. We've smoothed it all out. It will do a good job. It'll be fine. We can now focus on doing that. Do we need any more blocks? I think we may do. Let's get 5 more done. Oh, right. That's a problem. The heater's broke, but we don't have any more... So, mind this. Ah, Gizmo has met some Asari caravan. So we got all this stuff. We could trade with them, but we don't actually have anything worth trading. Because all we got is food. And we can't sell food. We can sell the packaged survivor meals. Well, if we're lucky, they might come to join to meet us. So we'll move on. What's down here? Oh, but this is the shooting competition from the annual expo. Right. It could be interesting once he gets back, if we got time. we might send off Nina, but it will take a few days. In fact, how long would it take? It's just really handy. It improves relations. You get a bunch of experience. Yeah, 5.88 days. It's not worth it. Sorry, Nina. You'll have to join up next time. Alright, we need to sort that out. I'll tell you what. Mine these 2 blocks. And we'll have the power cable come down here. And join up both sides as well. Just so it's all within range. I think we're just about being in range of the multi-analyzer. And this will give us a 10% boost to our research speed, which is quite nice. Combine that with the cabinet here, we get 15% extra for speed. And let's just pop that a little bit closer to out of the way to here. There we go. Now Tyler, we're going to have a bit of an issue because I really don't want Tyler. Oh, that's what we can do. I don't want Tyler to have, like, what he's wearing at the moment is like flak jackets and that, which is really good for our colonists that are going to be fighting, but not for him, who's not going to be fighting. So what we're going to do is go to assign, and Tyler. We're going to swap you over to worker, and we're going to make it so, again, you're only allowed to wear clothes which is 51% or better. And what that should mean now, for little Tyler here, is when he's finished with the telescope, he'll go off and he will change out of the helmet, the thing. In fact, Nina, can we swap you around to become a soldier? Let's just have a quick look. Outer layers. Want to make sure she can wear. Yeah, she can still wear a parka and stuff like that. That's good. Okay, we'll make sure she has that. It makes sense for our mercenary to actually have all the fancy equipment to fight in, you know? So yeah, Nina's now going to be dressing up as a soldier when she wakes up. And Tyler now is actually wearing some more civilian clothes. That's good. Alright, that could be finished up. And then we've got our kill box. Whoopie-doo. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the setup. It's very basic, like I said, but it will do the job quite nicely, I think. We've got plenty of areas for them to do that, and I think it would be handy to try and get some traps. Now, I need to double check. Do I have it in the mod menu? Let's have a look, mod settings. Is it on here, or am I going to have to double check? I think I have a mod. Because to me, I think it makes complete sense, but I know it varies towards the individual. Is it on here? I don't think it is. Okay, basically what it does, it makes it so your own colonists can't set traps off. Your own traps, that is. So it makes complete sense to me that if you're going through your kill box, for example, and you know, right, there's a pitfall trap right here, it makes complete sense to me that you will turn around and be like, okay, we're going to walk around the pitfall trap because we know exactly where it is, and we know that we're not going to cause anything, you know, it's not going to be anything for it, you know, like we're not going to set it off. Makes complete sense to me. So we'll have that done. Sorted. You can finish that off then, please. Hunt a large opportunity, eh? Pika. Oh, guys. Do you know what the LMS... So we got this Wolverine thing that looks... It's called Pika. And if only we have... What if it's got a brother called Chew? Anyway. There's a group of Arctic lions gathering nearby this time of year. I've never done this before. But it could be interesting. Basically, I think it allows you to go... Like, the lodge is already fitted with facilities to sleep, butcher animals, and cook the meat. So you can go here and really get a lot of resources. But I don't think it's really going to be that interesting right now. I don't want colonists really leaving the base if we can avoid it. Just because it is concerning. I don't want them to... Okay, squid. Just take the fertilizer out a moment. Thank you. Alright, and now we need to do some more dirt. We got 30, wasn't there? Oh, hang on. We've got stuff going on. Fantastic. So let's do... Oh no, we only need 6 from that. This is the one we need 12 of, and this just needs 6. There we go. Should have plenty of compost now. And plenty of dirt for our topsoil once this actually gets started. Caravan has now arrived at the psychic emitter. So if we pop on here, you can just see what the map is. There's always some sort of big location like this with ruins. And you got this, the psychic wave emitter itself. So if we click on here, you can just see an ancient structure emitting psychic waves. It seems to be malfunctioning and emitting an intense psychic drone. The only way to shut it down is to destroy it. So we'll ask for it to be dismantled. Gizmo, you're already prepped to fight. Let's just have you come over and deconstruct it. Now what's going to happen, though, is it usually sets off an animal nearby to go mad and try and attack him. So that's why I made sure he had a weapon before we sent him off here. Like, here we go. Psychic drone, snow hare. So this snow hare has been driven mad by the psychic drone and is going to try and eat Gizmo. Now, Gizmo, shoot the rabbits. Okay, there's 2 rabbits. Didn't expect that. Come on, if you're going to die to some rabbits, I am going to be pissed. Now, he doesn't have a melee weapon. That is unfortunate, but you do have better shooting. Anyway. So, well, it looks like we're just going to run around and try and avoid getting killed by the rabbits. I'll tell you what, make your way around this way. Okay, just keep going, keep going. Keep going. Let's take advantage of the fact that they're going to have to go slow around the water. Let's get yourself into the water too. Okay, and then kill the rabbits. Kill the rabbits. May end up just having to punch the rabbits. Okay. You missed the shot. There, that's 1. Become a bit more accurate. Kill the rabbit, come on. I have faith in you, Gizmo. You can kill this rabbit. Don't get hurt. He's actually doing quite well. Why? Oh, he's got this flak vest on, so he's actually not taking damage from it. No wonder. Right. Okay, come over here and get rid of the drone. Thank you. Appreciate it. But there we go. Our little kill box is now been done. Is it a great kill box? Probably not. Is it do the job? It certainly will. Now, and we got a Manhunter pack of What? Okay. I've never encountered this creature before. What is it? Long extinct giant animal brought back. Oh, it's a giant deer. It's an easily angered herbivore that will cause severe wounds with its extraordinarily large antlers, which is normally used for attracting females. It has a lot of nice meat, and we have just finished the megafauna project that allows us to create our own megafauna creatures. That could be quite nice too. Okay, Gizmo. Here we go. But this is the psychic emitter. So it improves the mood of anyone nearby, and we can just put it down near our sleeping quarters, for example, and it would just make things better for us. So let's come on here, we form caravan. We'll take the food, because we're still going to have to make our way back to base. It's going to take a little while, just because it's going to be taking such a thing. We want the heavy component, our advanced components, and we want this. Could take the snow hares. No, that's a lot of weight. Apparently a hare weighs a lot. Nearly half the amount of a chunk of stone. Huh. Okay, we might as well see. Can I take a bit of plasteel with me? Okay, let's just go whatever the amount we can take. No? Doesn't work like that? Okay. There. We can take 6 bits. It's not going to be double the time. It's okay. He's got more than enough food. He'll be fine. He can do that. Okay. So, at least we can see, maybe get an opportunity to see how this kill box works. So, where are we? Megalosaurus. So, because our entranceway is open, because we haven't got any doors in that here, it means it's going to be able to make its way over. So what we're going to do is grab Nina and Miri. Squid. Hang on, Squid. I got an idea for you. Once you've done that... Where is it? Actually, you're much better in melee than you are shooting. So I'm glad I'm not going to be going for this option. Let's give you the recurve bow instead, just because that's better than the short bow she's currently got. And we'll eventually want to give her a melee weapon as a backup. But there we go. So now we've got our things here. Because we're out in the open, it technically means now that this is going to come towards us. Now, because of the stone chunks, an enemy coming to attack us can't stay behind here for cover. So it's going to come out, and we can just blast it now from here. The only problem is, of course, is situations like this when it's going to make its way around, and we need to get away. There we go, dead. Easy. Let's haul that in. That's going to be a nice bit of meat for us. Nina, you're right here. Go and haul in the Megalosaurus, okay? I mean, the other thing I need to check, it's blocked by roof. Right. Okay, well, to be honest, I feel tempted to get rid of this at this point. Between the geothermal, the vent generator, and these two, I think we'll be okay for power, in all honesty. And we can always be nice to get the components back. Yeah, that would be fine. Okay, let's speed things up once again. There we go, we now got some more meat. We're starting to mine this out, so that's good. Squid, you're making more dirt for us, even better. Right. Things aren't looking too shabby, are they? But what we'd like to try and do now is actually get started with GeneticRim, now that we're halfway through the episode. So let's go for... We've got a little bit of machinery here, we've got some compacted machinery here. So let's mine these two out as well. Is there anything more nearby? Got plenty of steel here, that would be nice. And I do think when we expand the base a little bit, that we can seal this off and have this section here, so not only do we have lots of steel here, in fact we've got loads of steel in this section, but we also have the extra steam geysers so we can make more power from here too. That would be quite nice to seal it off and have its own little section again. In fact, could potentially queue it up to do at some point, just build like multiple layers so the sappers don't want to go in and take it. We'll think about it. Anyway, let's get a few more components. Tyler can focus on that. And let's start sorting out some GeneticRim. So there's a few things we need to do. First of all, we need a pulper. So this allows us to get organic pulp, which is what we need in order to upgrade some of the stuff. So what we're going to do is... we want to kind of make it look like a base of sorts. So I'll tell you what, let's grab this here. And then next to it we want the recycler. Now we can't build this until we get the organic pulp from the pulper. But this allows us to take dirt bodies and turn them into a pulp, which is quite useful when we need it. So we'll ask for that to be done. And then we need a genetic extraction table. In fact, let's move this out of the way up slightly. We install it right here. There we go. Right, let's get genetic manipulation table. We're going to stick it right... just make sure we're getting in the right spots. There we go. Perfect. So this is where we actually get our DNA farm animals. In fact, ooh. Nina, why you've become a thing for Blizzards? Oh, of course, because now this is sealed up. Okay. Something I might have to check. I have to check this out, and if you know in the comments, let me know. Is it, like if I put a door here, for example, but when it comes to raids, actually have the door left open, would it make still be the more appealing route for enemies? Because, I mean, I suppose even if you had a door here, I mean, going through here and going after one door is probably much easier than going down and smashing down two steel doors, isn't it? Maybe it's something to think about. But for now, it looks like we've got Blizzards heading towards us. So let's queue up our troops once again. There we go. Probably not much food on the map, that's why it's coming after us. Let's just make sure that we manage okay. Right. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how a kill box works. So let me just double check. This gives 75% cover. Right, so it's not 100%, but it does the job. Let's finish this off. And I'm trying to remember what mod... I think this is the Alpha Animals mod that brings it in. I don't remember being in the base game. So it could be that we could actually take its DNA at some point. Where are we moving it into? It's stockpile... You know what? I'm going to change these names. It bothers me here in stockpile 3. So this is going to be our the freezer. There you go. That zone is now called freezer. This is going to be... no. I can't... One. Stockroom. There we go. Much, much better. I'm happy with that. Okay. So over here now we need to get wood. We need at least 2 lots in order to get that. And does this need anything? No, it just needs components. Okay. There we go, we get nutrient fats as well. This is going to allow us to get things done much more quickly, but we need to have more pulp. Not too concerned about that right now, though. Right, that's just remind me, should definitely not be mining in here. Where we butcher animals. That's only for humans. Insect corpses. Let's cancel human corpses. Insect corpses, I mean. There we go, that definitely is on clean mode. Yes. Okay. I am a little tempted, given the amount of food that we've got coming in right now, to make it so we can actually switch over into doing standard cooking. I think that would be much better for our colonists rather than eating this disgusting paste. So definitely something we can see about doing. We're getting more components in that. Really needs to be mined out. And Squidder, now why are you unhappy? You're just depressive, yet an awful meal. It's unsightly where we are, not surprising. And an awful bedroom. I mean, something we do want to do is... Actually, something we can do. How much... Here, we've got loads of bamboo. Let's fix up their bedrooms a little bit more, I think. So for Gizmo, for example, we can get a nice little end table, make it out of bamboo as well. So we'll stick that there. We'll have a nice little dresser, made out of bamboo too. That can come here. And I believe we could actually get wardrobes now. Yes, we can. I'll tell you what, let's have them a little bit unique. You can have your dresser here. It's still within the range, that's fine. Let's have a little... Hang on. Little dresser table right here. There we go. And then for wardrobe out of bamboo, you can have yours here. You can have yours down here. You can have yours up here, Nina. And Miri, you can have yours there. There we go. That should hopefully really give a bit more of a boost to our colonists' happiness in their bedrooms. Oh, if I knew that, that emitter is actually boosting up our happiness at the time. Oh well. Okay, so now we've got our pulp. We can now use that then to do this. Good. What are you wearing? Oh, you picked up a combat vest. Okay, good to know. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, that's taking its time. Right, let's speed things up a little bit more. So that really should start helping out our bedrooms a bit, and I do know we need to smooth down the walls a bit. As we found out here, it just gives so much more of a beauty bonus compared to just building standard walls. It's definitely something we want to do, but it takes so long to do as well that... But then I suppose, I mean, I've got other things I want to mine out and do as well, as a priority. So I'm not in such a rush, although, remind me, Squid. Squid. Why you not mine straight away? You craft first as a priority, you're hauling... You're not really doing that good a job cleaning, I will be honest. Maybe it's just me. Deliver projects, haul things where they need to be. You know what, I'd rather have you... I'll swap these round. You can mine first, and then once you're done, we'll sort that out. But there we go, that should hopefully help out everyone's bedrooms a little bit more. 30 out of 50, we've still got plenty of bamboo. Yeah, more than enough to finish off these little projects. And eventually we could even swap out the dresses here to be bamboo, because it just gives that a little bit more of a beauty bonus. But for now, I think we're okay. Alright, that needs to be changed. So we've got corn at the moment. Let's go for beans. There we go. And we can allow sowing, so we can actually get that done too, and we'll have more food coming in. There we go. Squid, you're going off to do that. How good are you at mining? You're not too bad. You'll get better over time, certainly. Okay, now we've got this done. So here now we can actually extract DNA, genes from different animals. So I'm just going to queue up one of each for the moment. Like so. And we'll be able to eventually use it. But, what was the... that's it. I need to come up to the freezer. And I need to make it so it goes... Is it manufactured? Yeah, genetic materials. Because the DNA we get... Miri has now become the target of an Arctic lion. Okay. Right. Let's sort out our kill boxes again. It's a handy way to get animals at the very least. Especially the predators. So, let's get you guys in position by here. And just wait for the line to turn up. Here it comes. Right, apparently it's taking revenge on us for the fact that it was coming to eat us. Okay, let's haul that in. I'll tell you what, actually. Miri. Come over here and start extracting genetic material. If we're lucky... Caravan's arrived at... Okay, so Gizmo's back. Fantastic. What? Okay, so she's bringing that in. Got that from an alpha animal. Okay. Arctic lion. Don't want to... Let me just check. Arctic lion. I can't... Hang on. Is there another Arctic lion on the map? There is not. Oh, we got mammoths. Another Bliskerisk? Okay. Alright, take that up there. Okay, we can actually... It must be part of megafauna then. So there we go, our first bit of genetic material. We'll also ask... can we not... Let's do another alpha... Is there another alpha animal then? Hang on. Megafauna. Alpha animal. Okay. Is it maybe Tyler's gonna butcher? No, don't butcher. Right. Okay. Let's take that. We've got plenty of food for the moment, so I'm okay to do this. Okay, well, was an alpha animal. There we go. So once we continue our research now, we'll be able to get started on getting some alpha genetic engineering and create some powerful hybrids. That's going to be quite fun. Ground fallow incubator, beetle fleet, needle chicken. Oh, this is going to be fun. Now, one thing that did cross my mind, I don't know if I mentioned about it in the last episode, but I think if we're going to go for animals, we may end up needing somewhere to keep our animals. Just because it's going to be really cold for some of them, and we don't particularly want to have them dying from, exposure. So we may have to have somewhere else, mine it out, and just basically treat it as something similar to this. But maybe have different rooms with different animals, or just have a whole bunch of grass growing inside, so that way then they can eat easily enough. We'll have to wait and see, but... Oh yeah, have you got that thing for me now? Where is... Here it is. Psychic emitter. So let's install this. Let's just install it here. That should mean then that all our characters get a nice little boost to their mood because of it. Right, so we've got our first bit of research. Let's continue. So how much more components do we have? We got 12. That's actually a reasonable amount. In that case... Tissue hybrid implants for humanoid implants. We're definitely going to want that. And we can go for this too, for megafauna. Okay, let's grab this one, first of all. And I do want the genetic recombinator. This is a really... Hang on, let's make sure I'm just building in the right place. An Arctic wolf now you've become a target of. Okay, that's fine by me. Right. Again, we'll just grab over the counters, put them outside. We won't worry about squid this time, we'll just take the other ones. Miri's become the target of a wolf. Okay, more wolves coming in to attack us. It's a shame that they're not going after some of the other animals. Like we got... Did we not see there was like a whole bunch of these aerodromes at some point? Aerofleet, sorry. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of them just sort of running around here, and yet instead they're coming after us. Run away! Oh, did we just scare it up? Oh, it's fleeing. I'm sorry, Wolfie. But you're going to die again now. There we go. Maybe he's going to finish you off. Right. Now, let's actually get your genetic material too. Having the wolf legs is actually a really useful thing for our colonists that use it because it makes them faster. Yeah, we've got plenty of space. So what this actual gene recombinator is going to do is going to be very, very useful for us. Because what ends up happening, quite often, that needs to be hauled, please. What ends up happening is because of the environment we're in, because we're on an ice sheet, we're not going to encounter a lot of animals. We're only going to encounter certain types, right? Which, as you can imagine, is going to be an inconvenience for when we want to do certain animal types. So what this basically does in the recombinator is that we can actually basically blend different genetic sequences and have other ones come out. So for example, we may encounter, for example, So for example, say we don't need to have mufflers, we can just get rid of the mufflers, so we go for the resequence, and in theory, that means then we could maybe come out with wolf DNA instead. Okay, let's finish these guys off. Nope, this is going to be hunted. Oh, remind me, what animal is this? Megafauna. Yeah, we're going to ask both of these to basically be swapped out. Having bear DNA would be quite nice. Nina, Nina, Nina. Come on, why, Nina? Finish off the polar bears. Finish off this. And then, Miri, you're going to have some fun with your DNA. Oh, wow, she's got an intellectual of 19.29. That is, like, oh my god, really amazing. Okay, let's grab some more genetic material. Alright, and we want to make sure they're not going to... Yeah, I've got plenty of food here. I don't want this to be done, so don't you dare butcher the polar bear. Okay, you can go and do that. Take off the DNA. Okay, it's unselected. We allow it. Come down here, extract more DNA. Toilet needs to be unblocked. Tyler, can you do that for me quick? Oh yeah, it needs emptied. That'll be another objective for us, I think, once we get access to more components, is so we can actually sort out our bathrooms and start getting hot water around the place. Because at the moment, they're just coming in here and squatting on the latrine, right next to the dining room, and I don't think that's suitable for our colonists in our day and age, you know? I think we could do better than that. In fact, we need to get more fuel down too. So what do we need for this? Organic pulp 5. Okay. Let's get that increased by 5. That needs to be moved so it doesn't spoil. Thank you, Tyler. Appreciate it. Fine work. Right, so what can we do here? We can combine different... So now we can build our incubators and actually start getting different stuff. So, for example, we can now Muffalo... Megafauna Muffalo. If we add Muffalo DNA and Megafauna, we can combine that. We can combine a bear one. I have no... A bear elasmobin hybrid. I have no idea what some of these turn out, I'll be honest. Like a wolf... Woolly animal hybrid from a wolf DNA. Interesting. Right. What? Hang on, what DNA do we have? We've got Megafauna, wolf, bear, and 2 alpha genetics. Okay. Well, Miri has been kind of busy doing other stuff, it seems. She's now breaking up stone chunks. What are you doing? Oh, you're finishing off the dirt. Right. Hang on. Why do you need so many? What are you doing? Miri. Breaking up... Okay, you're doing a whole bunch of them, apparently. Oh, right, it takes up all that. Right. I was getting confused now. I was thinking, like, what? Jesus Christ, what's she trying to do? Okay. There we go. So now we're making sand, and then we just need composting in order to make dirt, and then we're done. Gotcha. I'll tell you what, Gizmo. Okay, you're researching. We can't do dirt. Got fertilizer right here, guys. Oh, wait, it's really doing it. Okay, that's fine. Research is continuing. That's good by me. So what do we want to do? We can recombine genes, like I said. So what this basically does, we just include what sort of DNA we want. Like any of the useful stuff for the moment, I want to keep. So we're going to clear all. But anything that's basically, I would say, non-specialized. So this is from animals that don't tend to have a particular type, like chickens or, you know, boomalopes. Oh, boomalopes is there. I don't know. Donkeys. If we had donkeys in the game, we don't actually have a thing. So non-specialized material would be quite nice. And I suppose we could go for humanoid. I mean, we'll be able to get these once we start extracting them from dead bodies. I mean, that's going to be quite useful when we start doing that. In fact, can we get that done now? No, we can't get humans yet. But we'll ask for an empty incubator to be done. We can have a look to see what sort of animals we can make then. The only problem with making animals, like I said, we don't actually have a lot of food resources available to feed them. There's only so much we can try and do. What are you? Okay, you're one of the wild predators. Okay. Okay, we've now done all the mining. That's fantastic. Let's smooth down our service. Oh, another Blisserisk is coming in. Okay. I'll tell you what, let's continue mining out this last section here. So we need this bit, and this bit here. And then now and then we'll have a lot more ground being grown. Let's just put more cables down. So let's see, sunlight, stick it here. There we go. No blister risk, so let's get you guys in position to defend. I think putting some traps down would be quite useful. We'll just have to have a look to see how it's best to do. But let me know about that door, how it's going to work. Because to me, like, the reason why this whole kill box system works is you want to make it so the enemy is going to pick the sort of approach of less hassle. So for the AI is going to think, right, it's easier for them to make their way through this section here and come down through the open gap than it is to smash down the doors here and here. So that's why they will go off and do it. Hang on, alpha animals. Let's just increase alpha animals. We're not going to be using it otherwise for meat. So prioritize getting done. But if the door's open, then surely that means they can walk in and out, and it will have the same job as effectively as, you know, walking through the gap as it currently is. Plus it means we can close it when there isn't any raids to stop animals keep trying to come after us all the time. But let me know in the comments if that works. That'd be greatly appreciated. Right, that needs to be hauled in as well, please. Right, the other thing we need to start doing is really mining out our workshop and start working our way down towards the hospital and the prison area. Especially if we're going to have more characters joining. But another priority, like I said, is I do want to start getting hot water. So we can actually get toilets and that working. So for that, we're going to need more components, at the very least. So you can mine those out. That could be mined out too. Is there any more nearby components? Yes, there's a few more up here. Let's just ask those to be mined. Thank you. So what do we need for wells? We'll keep the basic well here at the moment. But it's a case of trying to remember what we need for different stuff. And it does take a lot of metal in that. So it's giving what stockpiles of the stuff just sitting around. Okay, let's go for hygiene. So we've got a whole bunch of stuff, but basically you need a pump to get water out of the ground. We need to have somewhere in to heat the water and boilers to heat it up and water to keep it in. And we need a water tower that's going to essentially keep the water inside until you use it. So, what do we need first? We need a pump. Now, we got electric pumps, we got different things. A wind pump actually is much more effective. All we need is make sure that it's got enough space. And to be honest, that's easy, really, really easy. So, I'm just going to ask it... In fact, hang on. Before we do that, we need a water well. So this is the thing that accesses groundwater. So let's put it in right here. Okay, so that's 50 steel. And then we need a water pump right next to... well, near it. Like so. Alpha genetic engineering has been done. Fantastic. I think we can actually use this section of the lab as well in order to continue with the genetic mods. So what I'm thinking is, let's ask for the alpha one to be done. In fact, do we need the alpha one? Probably, we've got more alpha animals than the megafauna anyway. Something to think about. Anyway, that's that. That's going to be that. So we're going to have a pump. We're going to have a well. So the next thing we need to do is basically go back into hygiene. And now we need to have a boiler and a hot water tank. So hot water tank, we can just pop one of these down. I'm going to rely on electric one because we don't have chem fuel in order to use this one. And solar is just annoying because it does rely on light levels. So if you have a eclipse for a couple of days, it's not going to be as useful. So we'll go for or we can do logs, but we don't have wood. So we'll go for this one. Stick it here. We'll have a thermostat just to help out a little bit. Nope, that's not what I want. Thermostat. There we go. Pirate merchants. As the allied company who are pirate merchants. Sure. Let's go with that. Let's have a chat with you guys. What do we have available? We've got lots and lots of money, so anything we can sort of sell off, like, we'll get rid of that. We don't need plasma grenades. Flak pants can go. Medicine, we can keep. Components, we'll buy some. I mean, they're expensive, but we've got more than enough cash right now. But what do we actually have for... We can actually buy caddy or sulfur. Oh, hang on. Let's have a look. So caddy here is a baseline human. She's a cannibal, staggeringly ugly, outdoorsy, not skilled, able to do skilled labor. So that's things like crafting, manufacturing, smithing, stuff like that. But she is okay at melee, animals, and artistic. And we've got Sulfur here, who is a Logan, I think, from the looks of it. Oh no, it's human. Female slave, 58. An undergrounder and a body purist. But look at those stats. I mean... And she's fantastic at mining. She's going to cost a lot of money, but I think she'll be a nice addition. She's 58 though, so we do have to be a bit careful about her age, I guess. Anything else that we want? No, I think we're good. I think we're extremely good. Congratulations. Sulfur, welcome to the team. Now she's really, really good at melee, so we want to make sure she has a good weapon at the very least. She is okay at shooting, so we want to give her a gun at some point, but let's give you for the moment an encounter. And you can just pick up whatever outfit you need to get your hands on for the moment, just to and keep warm, okay? As long as she is going to wear the right outfits. We may need to sort this out at some point, so we actually have everyone sort of wearing at least the same item of clothing, or similar types, just so they're more effective for the cold, you know? Right, maybe you're continuing research, that's good. You guys are finishing off mining up here. Let's sort out Sulfur's new work schedule. So we do that. She is passionate about doctoring, but she's not any good at it, so we're not going to worry about that. We'll give you that. We're not worried about these for the moment. Handling, you're extremely good at handling, so I'm going to let you have this. Just in case that when we do get animals. Again, you're really passionate about mining, we'll give you that. You're good at... Wow, you're just, like, all round a really, really good character. I am amazed. Fabricating, I'm going to put that as free. Just so when she has nothing else to do, she can do that. And let's put that as a 2, that a 2. I'll put that as a 2 as well. So there we go. She's got a whole bunch of stuff she can be doing now with her spare time. Mine, I'm going to actually set as a... No, let's set harvesting and grow as a priority. There we go. Okay, smooth surface. We'll want to do these blocks as well. It's just a thing to me. I like to have little gaps between my crops. So while we could like smooth down here, so we have a nice big range of crops here. I just like it this way. It just fits me a little bit better. Still nice and warm in here. That's good to see. But we also need to put down topsoil now. So farming, topsoil. We'll put something like that across. Did we have enough? Let me check that. I think we should do. Yeah, we got more than enough dirt to make this. Now Sulfur needs a bedroom, and we've got one prepared. Luckily for me, this is what I mean by actually mining out them out pretty early on, is so we can actually make sure. Oh, we have a new colonist. Oh, there we go. We can now give them somewhere to live at least. All right, let's put your bed here. Give you a door. And at the very least, we need to give you a bed. Now, we've got wooden beds. Let's give you a wooden bed for the moment. I would like to be able to give them all these ergonomic beds that we've managed to research, but it's just quite expensive for components. Until we can actually make components, which I think needs to be a priority for us once we've done all this. So, I'll tell you what, let's go for flu, just to make sure that's done. No jokes, please, about flu and vaccinations. I don't want to get any issues with you two because of it. I know anti-vaxxers are stupid, but yeah, that's just a thing. Anyway, I say that, and I'm going to get my video claim or something crazy. Okay, anyway, let's hop on here. Fabrication. So fabrication is quite important. This is a research that allows us to get a fabrication bench that allows us to actually build our own components. Very, very useful to have. Right, Tyler, we need to have... Yeah, you're focusing on making that bed. Good job. Okay, how much more wood... How much wood do we have? We've got 112 wood. We don't have any more bamboo. I suppose we can at the very least put down a table for you. I mean, it's only 30. Okay, Tyler, finish off the bed, please. Sulfur is currently sleeping on the ground at the moment, and I don't want that. There we go, and then we got a party going as well. Assign your bedroom. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I think now's a good point to end today's episode. We've managed to get quite a bit done. We've now got stuff ready for genetic mods, and I'm looking forward to trying them out. We've now got a new colonist, Sulfur, who's extremely good, and she's now got her own bedroom. We've now done some more mining, and in the next episode, we're going to make sure we get that done. We're going to start mining down this corridor here so we can get to the hospital, the prison area, and our workshop. So that's going to be nice. We're going to finish off the stuff that we're currently doing for water so we can actually get toilets and that working in our base. So quite a few things to do, but I'm very excited to get this going. I'm looking forward to checking out some of the weird animal creations we're going to be able to do as well. But that's all going to be happening in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching today's one. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you join me next time for more Rimworld. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and goodbye for now.